So, a little bit about raising your vibration, or I'll say about raising my vibration, because this is what's worked for me. First is finding out the fastest way that I can get in body. So, when I say in body, I actually mean higher self embodied. So, the first step is recognizing where my consciousness is lying. So, one way to raise your vibration is to see where your thoughts are at, what your self speak like. Are you criticizing yourself, or perhaps are you criticizing other people? If you're in a critical state or a judgmental state, then that's not a place that's centered within yourself. Besides monitoring your thoughts and your self-speak and making sure that you're not in a critical or judgmental place, another way that you can raise your vibration without having to monitor your thoughts is just by breathing deeply. If you can breathe deeply for like 4 seconds, that's impressive, believe it or not. I think it's interesting to think about how the natural state of our lungs is a state of exhale. So to engage the lungs is to inhale. To take in that breath is a conscious choice. So if you're unable to center yourself by monitoring your thoughts, and if you're in an unconscious place, then try your best. That was a 4-second deep breath. Ooh, it felt so good. So remember, the natural state of your lungs is a relaxed state. So to do a deep inhale, to have a deep in-breath, that's a conscious choice, and it's going to relax that solar plexus and that heart chakra a lot. Those are the places that we store our emotions and our willpower. And those are the two things that usually hold us in our ego and usually make us feel uncomfortable. So, how do I raise my vibration? How do I tap into my higher self? I monitor my thoughts. I make sure I'm not in a judgmental place or a critical place, criticizing myself or other people. Second, I take a deep breath. I make sure I can actually relax my heart chakra or my solar plexus enough to have a good deep breath, inhaling and exhaling. Now, if you are holding back emotions and you're trying to find your center, breathing will kind of help, but the best way to feel better and find your center, if you're feeling emotions arising, is going to be to feel those emotions. You're going to want to embrace the emotions that you're experiencing. I believe our emotional body is a parallel manifestation of our spiritual body. Our spiritual body is going to communicate with us. Our spirit is going to communicate with us, not only through inspirations, but also through our emotions. It's informing us on what our moral center is of our infinite self. So I'm tapping into myself. I'm breathing. I'm monitoring my thoughts. And if I've got emotions that are coming up, I'm expressing them. I'm feeling them. If I need to cry, I go cry. If I'm in a public place and I need to cry, I find a dark closet. I find a safe place. And I cry. Go cry in your car. If you need to cry, do it. That is the best way to open your heart chakra. Other emotions like anger, aggression, anything sourced from like a jealousy or an ego place, obviously that's an unhealthy, toxic emotion. So expressing anything from those places is not going to be satisfying. Instead, it's going to be monitoring your thoughts. Why are you being judgmental? Let's talk about it. Talk to yourself. Talk it out with yourself. We're multidimensional. We exist on multiple parallel dimensions and universes. And within ourselves, there are multiple versions of ourselves consistently negotiating on who gets to be the conscious decider. So this is a flow that is occurring, and all we can do is navigate this multidimensional experience. Have conversations with yourself. Decide how you want to feel. Observe your reactions and decide with yourself if they were the most efficient. If you liked how that exchange went, maybe I want to do it again next time. This internal experience of learning and removing aspects of yourself, firing them that no longer serve you, that no longer raise your vibration, this is conscious living. This is self-awareness. This is being aware of yourself and being a conscious member of society, a conscious member of your life. Once you're conscious, once you know what your body's telling you, and you can tap into your thoughts and your emotions, and you can breathe, well, then we can really take control. And by take control, I mean take the wheel of our own life, manifest our own dreams, etc., etc.